on.
Wait for more people to get in, but I'm making a blanket.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the comments going on this so I can see if anyone's saying stuff, because our vision is still terrible. My hat is crooked. That's better. Cool.
Hello. Finally.
Hey, what's up? There's some peoples. Oh, that's awesome. Dang. Happy System Pride Day, everybody. Alright, so we're doing pretty much a catch-up live stream today. And while we're doing that, I'm going to be making a hat from some yarn sent by an awesome anonymous goblin. They requested to be anonymous, so they're just the goblin. We're going to make a hat out of some of the yarns that they sent, because they sent like a big old box of stuff. And it was awesome.
And I'm just sitting here making a blanket.
Just please don't credit me on stream. Oh dang. Well, it was anonymous. Well, that's a really cool blanket though. It's got like all of the colors.
Yeah, there. Okay. This thing is very big at this point. It is like a lap blanket, and I'm just kind of putting it up. But so that's what it looks like on this side. The side that you'll probably end up seeing most of the stream is the boring side. You can email us about the camping trip. We were going to do a Zoom today, but it's going to be tomorrow and the next day that we do our Zoom. And we answer all our questions there because we want to make sure that everyone in the camping trip is able to know the information and be able to keep their privacy as we go through the information as well. No one needs to know where, you know, like where people are gonna be and what day, because like some people need to not have other people know where they are.
After 2020, safety is a concern of ours.
Yeah, so we will not be answering questions about the camping trip. We can talk about it a little bit.
We don't talk about Bruno.
But yeah, just send us emails. We do get the emails even if we don't respond to them right away. Odyssey, Crow, Saddle.
They just want to play it right now. We just got back from playing ball in the park and they have yet to realize that they're sleepy.
But yes, we will be having the camping trip, and if you're interested in going on a systems only camping trip, just email us about it and we'll give you information. We'll also get you into the Zoom calls so you can decide whether or not you want to go.
First thing about Camp Club is you don't talk about Camp Club. It's gonna be fun.
This is Daddy.
I can't tell who's fronting. I was trying earlier, but alas, I've come up empty-handed. Oh, it's gonna be taking place, Oregon, by Crater Lake.
Yeah, Crater Lake, Oregon is literally the town that it's in, and it's in Crater Lake. We're just not telling you what weekend or what times we're gonna be there.
Yeah, that'll be for the email informations. We're just doing a little bit of extra security precautions.
Yeah, we have a certain somebody that we don't want following us there. There's people flying in from Florida,
Minnesota?
I think Minnesota,
Michigan?
Philadelphia, Michigan. Like, there's people from all over that are coming.
Totally, and it'll be an annual thing, so if you can't make it this year, there's always next year. Like, people underestimate the power of coin jars as a system. When you forget, when you put stuff in a jar and you come back to it months later and you got $300 in the jar, that's pretty epic. We do that a lot. We forget that we have money in jars and boxes just tucked away, like 20 bucks here, 20 bucks there. We come across it months later like, whoa, nice, thanks guys. Aw. Someone says, y'all have helped us so much, thank you guys. And someone says, I got it from my daddy. Like that Psy song. I love that one. That is beautiful. Where did I put thingy? There it is. I always lose these. There we go. Alright, looks like these are mostly like cotton yarns and then a blend for the black and orange. Usually we like to keep everything somewhat uniform, but it's fun to mix up textures sometimes because it makes it really fun for like textures. Like all the different thicknesses of yarns and materials.
Email us about the camping trip if you have questions about the camping trip. We don't talk about the camping trip.
Yeah, feel free to email us. All the information will be available via email.
And totally, you can send us stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Our P.O. box is usually in the description of videos.
Yeah, we usually try to keep those there. If it's in our regular videos, we put it along with the links and such in the description. Usually towards the bottom. Is that a pin, skeleton, rock fingers? Oh, it's actually embroidered on. We got this at Ross. Yeah, they have a lot of really cool little embroidered thingies on there. How's being married been?
Not really different than being fiancéed.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Someone says making a pride flag necklace. Oh, that's awesome. That's gonna be bomb. Someone says, I do want to say thank you to both of you. You've helped us all so much even before we realized we were a system, so thank you. Oh, we're glad to be able to help, because, yeah, realizing that stuff on your own and then having no information can just be a struggle. Like, we got most of our information from, like, Tumblr, honestly. Like, back when the Labyrinth system was all active on Tumblr and that was where it was poppin', we kind of learned about things there, but I don't know what it's like on d.i.d. Tumblr nowadays. I have zero idea. Like on this phone that we're streaming on right now, it's our old phone that we should have like turned in when we downgraded, but we didn't because there's too many pictures on there. We don't want to delete all our stuff. But yeah, we have our old Tumblr accounts. And someone was asking questions on there like, is this thing still active? And we're like, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe. Tumblr is still a thing, I know, right? Oh, dang. Yeah, that's, like, I was afraid of d.i.d. Tumblr getting really, like, polarized and, like, debatey, because it was already pretty rough beforehand. Like, there was so many debates that we would just watch from a bystander position, like, dang, y'all. But given how people are nowadays, I think we'd kind of just keep to our own blog and just kind of shitpost. That's kind of what we do on TikTok. That's really what we do on TikTok.
Yeah.
We try to not get involved with a lot of people, especially after 2020, because that was just an absolute trash fire, and we would never want to do that again. I don't mean our, like, cool streams, though. That was, like, the highlight of working with people. That was 2021, I think. Yeah, we did our NAMI stream in 21. Yeah, that was a good year. Better than 20. Ooh, where's the d.i.d. MySpace? I know, right? Bring back MySpace. Hey, you made it to a live. That is
Hello.
awesome. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, our lives are super random. We don't have a schedule for them or really anything anymore. We're going back to school. Surprise. We're going to finish our degree. We're going to do that all online, and that's going to be lit. Very excited about that, because we're dead-ass 3 classes away from our bachelor's, and we had to drop out because our d.i.d. just was like, haha, exponential.
We've also been fake claimed by other systems, if you can believe that.
Yeah! It's wild! Someone was trying to like use our fusion rate to invalidate us. Like, oh, you're trying to use that to shut off another 200 altars? And it's like, bitch. Yeah, systems can be very fake claimy too. It's sad. Oh my god, I just pulled the peg out of the thing. This happens sometimes.
Jesus.
Wait, what?
There was a bot. It was that vom thing. I deleted it.
Oh. I didn't see that. Well, thanks for deleting that, because that's just annoying. Bots, get away. Noise. Ooh, are you open to some non-human altar questions? Always. We get fake claim for being a large system and not having a professional diagnosis yet. We're getting one, though. Yeah, we get fake claimed for being a large system a lot. And we're getting diagnosed again, so we can frame our diagnosis and put it on the wall. I know that's the most petty thing ever, but I want to put that in the background of some of my TikToks, like, excuse me.
Hello.
That's cute. I love seeing how cohesive you two are together. We do work together pretty well. I like that. That's extremely petty and I respect it. Yes, I'm here for it. Sweet. Because, like, I'm doing it. As soon as I get diagnosed, I'm going to be like, may I have a copy of that, please? For my personal files. I'm going to march my butt to Walmart and get a freaking 8.5 by 11 frame. Slap that bad boy in there. Boom. Decor. Yes. Art. Art. TM. You should get a custom frame element. That's tempting. Very tempting. Don't get tangled. Get. When you work at a Walmart. Hey, we used to work at a Target.
I love when you guys send in emails and you guys are like, shh, shh, shh. And it's hilarious because, like, it's like, we don't talk about that on stream, so be quiet about it when we email. It's just great. I just got an email like that.
Hey, what's up? Perfect. Let's see. What's up? Both of your systems helped our system over the years so much. Thank you. Well, thank you for watching our content. And it is the System Pride Day. It's funny you say that about the hat, though, because I think if that's the hat that we're talking about, that's the one that we gave them. We made them a hat and scarf set at one point, back in the day when we were like a sophomore in college.
Back when we were more friendly.
Yeah, back when we were more involved with people.
We just kind of keep to ourselves unless we're doing something like the camping trip. Like,
Yeah.
it just makes us safer. Feel safer.
Right.
After all the stuff that we've been through with other systems, it's just like, nah, we're just keeping to ourselves unless we're planning like a big thing and it's not just individual. Yeah.
When I am in Portugal, generally when a non-human altar fronts and they're having phantom limb movements, what do you do to help alleviate the distress?
There's not a lot you can do.
I don't know. We never really thought of a tactic of what to do about that.
We just kind of exist until we feel better. I guess.
Grounding and distracting yourself is always good when it comes to those kind of things. If you have like a hobby or some kind of sensory thing to focus on, that might be a little bit helpful here and there.
Oh, and don't worry about sending the email. Just send an email that says in the title,
Yeah.
like, camping trip, because we'll just add you to the Zoom email chain to send you a Zoom link for either this evening's Zoom call or tomorrow's Zoom call.
Hmm.
So just send us an email.
Yeah, don't worry.
Like, there's no pressure to say anything other than, hi, I'm a system, I'd like to go to the trip.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be anything intensive.
Yeah, you don't have to display your diagnosis to us. It's all right. You can just email us and say you'd like to go to the trip, and we'll just add you to the Zoom call and then Zoom call chain email, and then we'll just send you invites to the Zoom call.
Totally. Oh, Pixie Locks is here. Happy System Pride. Yes.
Odyssey, Crow, settle.
You rowdy childrens, it's nap time.
I will separate you.
Don't want no timeouts, babies. We're trying to make them have like a decent schedule so that Crow gets enough naps so that she grows properly. Hey, y'all.
I didn't know Dissociated talked about our camping trip. When? We just came out with this, like, what, a week ago?
Yeah.
When did they say anything about our camping trip?
Is it on the Candid thing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to just feel about anybody in general anymore.
Yeah.
Like, we feel like a raccoon caught in the headlights. We're kind of just like, they said something about me. Anybody, it's about anybody. It's like,
Yesterday or the day before. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we're super stoked. I think we have like 25 people at this point going. Of course not. That's awesome. I'm not saying anybody's names or giving anyone away, but the people who are going, I think we have about 25 systems at this point. Not just people who want to go, but systems themselves. And most of them are bringing partners or caretakers. That's insane. Like, this is gonna be so much bigger than we thought it was gonna be, honestly.
yeah, I'm super excited. I'm glad people have been saying good things. Oh yeah, you don't have to be diagnosed.
No,
Not at all.
it's literally just if you are a system, go ahead and send us an email. If you know you're a system, that's fine. If you're not a system, for your sake and everyone else's, just don't email us. Oh, there's cabins and stuff there. Like, you wouldn't have to tent camp if you didn't want to.
Yeah, which we're pretty excited about because we enjoy showering every day. It's like one of our compulsive things.
Hey, Odyssey.
Settle. Crow, settle.
Okay, one moment. I must separate the pups.
They want to wrestle, but it's not the wrestling hour.
Stay. Crow. Oddie, you stay. Crow, come here. Crow. Out. Thank you.
Just finish this row. There we go. This is coming out pretty nicely. Yeah, it's mostly white, but the way that the orange and black are in there makes it really kind of cool. Almost reminds me of ice cream.
No, Crow.
Oh, thank you. These are new glasses, and they already have 2 scratches on them. I'm so mad. Like, they're from I Buy Direct, though, so they're only like $30.
This is our problem child.
Hyper baby.
Don't bite
Hyper
me.
little baby.
Don't bite me.
I think she's, what, 12 weeks old now?
Yeah. Oh, we've had her for 2 weeks today. Happy 2-week anniversary, Crow. Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Thank you for
Yes.
chewing on me.
Ooh, there should be a meetup in Canada. That would be amazing. Yes, we want to go to Canada, be it just to visit or to maybe someday live there. That would be pleasant.
Crow. Okay. It is nap time.
Baby. Hello, everybody. Hello, people who are just joining. Do you have a dog named Iliad? Oh, close. Odyssey. Yeah, Odyssey and Croatoan, but we just call her Crow. Oh my god. DUIs even in America make you a felon in Canada. Oh my lord.
That's insane.
That is hardcore. American government is just, I swear, it's not for the people. It's for the dollars.
We're probably gonna go with Crater Lake every year, just because it's so nice. It's very much disability friendly.
Yeah, there's not like a lot of stairs. There's ramps in most places with the park and everything.
Don't mind Crow whining in the background. She's just got to throw her fit until she passes out. It usually takes like 2-3 minutes, and then she just chills. So don't mind her.
She's got to throw a little tantrum before. Little hooligan. Great training dogs, I tell ya.
Yes, we have our kitties. Well,
Yep.
we have Salad, we have Mage, and we have Drago. The other two needed to be in homes where there were absolutely no other pets, because that's just
Their
personalities.
temperaments. Yeah, just the way that they are as individuals. Because some animals will not adjust to other animals no matter what you do.
No matter how long you have them for.
Right, and a lot of people don't respect that and just try to force an animal to get along somewhere instead of finding them a place that's actually fitting to what they need as animals. And yeah, we get a lot of hate about that. A lot of hate, like too much. Yeah, someone left the stream. Yeah, are you one of the haters? Probably.
Yeah, like... Dank was a foster, guys. We found him on the side of the road. We held him for the legal amount of days, and then we rehomed him to a home that had a couple of kids and stuff. Like, yeah, he became part of our family for a few days.
But that was the legal requirement.
Yeah.
You're legally required. You're legally, by the law of the country, if you live in the same country as us, required to hold a found stray for 21 days. And as much as we were like, dang, man, rather not face jail time.
He's a cool dog, but he went after our cats, so unfortunately he needed to be rehomed. We would have kept him if he would have fit in.
Yeah, but we had no idea even how old he was.
Yeah.
Where he came from, if he had his shots or not. But he's in a home now where they'll take great care of him. Like, they were taking him for a walk as soon as they were leaving when they dropped him off. Yeah, that is the law. Most people don't know that. It is the law.
You either keep them or turn them into the shelter, and we decided to keep him because we didn't want to put him in a shelter.
Mm-hmm.
And the shelter where we live is not a no-kill shelter.
Someone says crow. That's one weird-looking bird. That is adorable. A newly diagnosed system. Oh, welcome in. I'm glad we can help because we try to make our videos like not super nuts. We try to keep things at least understandable a little.
Someone asked to
That's
see
right.
this again.
Oh yes. Yeah, the yarn is awesome on these.
I can't get the full thing in frame, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. The bears. Yeah, they totally love those Build-A-Bears. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
from the package.
Oh hell yeah.
Those were adorable. It's funny, they prefer them with the little faces. There's a couple of teddy bears that one of our friend sent us, and they have those little like transformer mask things, and it's like a robot bear face and a regular bear face underneath. Everyone prefers the robot bear face, and I don't know why. Our system is a special kind of effed up, and I'm really learning that.
I have no clue what the stitch is called. I use one needle and I use a triple crochet. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's supposed to be our camping blanket.
When does it start to be a polyfragmented system? So there's a few characteristics of polyfragmented systems. It's usually the subsystems that gets it, which is either, you know, an altar with altars or a group of altars that is separated from the other ones. Say like there's an island of altars versus the house of altars, and they can't really communicate with each other. That's subsystems. A lot of people don't think that's subsystems, but that's subsystems. And also the altar with altars is equally a subsystem. Then large altar counts are almost always part of that as well. Like I haven't seen a polyfragmented system that's small like ever. I think the smallest we've seen is like 30, 40 something. But we got, can't tell who the frick is out still.
This is Daddy, for the people who kept asking. But yeah, don't worry if you can't go to the camping trip this year. There is gonna be a camping trip next year and the year after and the year after and the year after, until we feel like not doing camping trips anymore.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, dealing with foster care sounds really brutal, but you got this. We believe in you. And it does feel like forever since we've done a live. We've been thinking about it off and on, but we were like, hey, System Friday is a really good day for a catch-up live stream.
Oh, heck yeah.
We didn't remember that it was System Friday until yesterday. We were sitting on the floor of our office like, isn't it the 28th? We Googled it and we're like, nope, it's tomorrow. Let's make some content. Little baby, you must chillax. You will get to run around once you have naps. And she laid down. Did it work? Maybe.
What did the colors stand for?
So like the gray pastel System Pride. Oh wait, which one?
Your hat.
Oh, this one. Yeah, it's a System Pride flag. So if you guys haven't heard of that yet, I'm gonna take this off so I can show it better. My hair is kind of every which way, but I'm putting this back on. System Pride flag. The white is for systems who are fully fused. The orange is for systems who are aware of each other or working towards functional multiplicity. Then the black one is for systems unaware of each other or with still very heavy amnesia. So kind of like a spectrum there. I think it's pretty sweet. And yeah, we made this hat as well, but we made it like years ago. Surprised it's not absolutely trashed. Ooh. Yeah, I really like that the d.i.d. flag scarf that we made. I want to get the proper colors for that, like skeins of those yarn, and start making more things, like a full-size scarf. And I would totally make a beanie of that.
Hello, Australia.
Oh, welcome. Can you think of it just sort of like d.i.d. that at first people think is science fiction but is real like d.i.d.? There's one. It's like, I don't know the name for it. We learned about this in psychology. I think it was the rarest condition where you lose control of one of your arms, like alien arm syndrome or something, and your arm will like gain autonomy and try to like strangle the arm owner. And I think that is the rarest one. I think that's the rarest condition. At least according to our ab psych professors. Yeah, but most people would be like, oh, you're just pretending to do that. But in reality, some people have probably gotten really hurt from that. Like, ouch. Pass the vape. Yo, why is the system pride flag this? Or did I already answer that?
Yeah, that's what you're just...
Gucci. What is your opinion on systems not feeling safe about getting diagnosed as a system? I think that's pretty legit considering the healthcare systems that some of us are subjected to.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's kind of a fair concern. And, like, in some places, in one state in America, you have to disclose to your place of work if you have a diagnosis of d.i.d. And that's just opening the door for prejudice and discrimination just wide open. But yeah, like, that's totally valid to not want a diagnosis as a system, but like you can still go to therapy and not get a diagnosis. Like, you could see a counselor or something if you need it. Like, you can go to therapy without having to get diagnosed.
What state? What do you mean, what state? What state is the camping trip in?
No, the one where you have to disclose the thing. It's wherever Billy Milligan lived. I don't know if that cut out. It's wherever Billy Milligan lived. It's where you have to disclose that. Let's see. Keep forgetting there's another brilliant. Alien limb syndrome. Yeah. How's married life? Pretty much the same as engaged life. Like, we had a pretty regular relationship going on that
Didn't really change.
yeah, it didn't really need to change anything.
We're
People
just
take us more
married now.
seriously now. Yeah. People want to take us more seriously now when I say, like, my wife instead of my fiance. People just want to brush that off, but now they're like, oh snap, that's your wife. And I'm like, yeah, now you have to listen to me. Is anyone not out to their parents? If so, how do you keep it? I have an alter who I'm afraid might blurt it. We're out to both of our parents. Like, our dad didn't really believe us, and he doesn't want to acknowledge that because he has his own things. But yeah, mom's aware of it, and she's pretty cool about it.
Although she's a little awkward at times, saying my altars are hot.
When you and all your system friends split at a similar time, oh my god, ouch. Yeah, that's, like, sometimes the universe just throws a big F you at a bunch of people at once. Struggle is real. Yeah, we saw a lot of systems all splitting at the same time in, like, certain periods of social media, and we were like, oh my god, you guys. Please practice self-care. Ouch. Oh.
Aw, we've heard that we give off safe energy quite a lot, honestly. In person too. It's so nice to know that that's what you guys feel.
I'm glad. Aw, when you're married to your best friend, it's all good. Yes.
Dog training's going pretty well. Right now we're more focused on Crow and Odyssey and getting both of them just squared up. But we still have clients and stuff, so it's good. We have 3 cats, 2 dogs, and let's see, 6, 10 rats.
It's not that much. People act like we have some freaking zoo going on here, but people don't really like to listen, I guess.
Yeah.
So don't live in Ohio, guy. Pretty much. Is either Ohio or one of those ones that starts with an M. Michigan or Minnesota or the other one.
Training with Odyssey's going pretty good. He's been to the hospital with us. We have a kidney infection. So, man, everyone in the medical field around here has been super nice about taking Odyssey with us. But when we went to the hospital, when we went back to the hospital, like checked in or whatever, when we got admitted, called back, they tried to stop us from bringing Odyssey back, and we're like, he's my service dog.
Like actual service dog, not a pet in disguise. We put so many hours into him.
Yeah.
We do still have the lizard. We forgot about that. He's very low key. He kind of just chills in their office.
Yeah. No, we don't have birds anymore. They made this really alarming noise that made us almost incapacitated and like crumbled to the floor, so we had to rehome them. Can't take care of an animal if every time you go into the room you collapse. We plan on getting birds in the future though, but bigger birds, not tiny birds, bigger birds.
Bigger birds that don't make those sounds.
Yeah, but it'll be years in the future. Yeah, we have a leopard gecko. And no, we don't train animals for service work, but we want to. That is one thing that we absolutely want to do.
Yeah, currently we just train our own animals for service work, but in the future, we were even talking about that last night. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I want to go to school for it. And yeah,
Let me get the charging cord for this.
go ahead.
Continue on. I'll be right back. After I drop everything.
Yeah, of course. Our streams are always put up on our channel.
Let's see if I can make this cord work. Oh, I think it's gonna work. Yes. Oh yeah. Charge it. Because that thing was about to hit the 10% marker, and I'm not about that. We're gonna stream until 6 o'clock because we have a DoorDash shift. Yeah, we no longer work at the dispensary because with school and everything, we didn't want to like mess up other people's schedules and stuff. Like, what if we needed to take extra hours to study something? I didn't want to have to like phone in and be like, hey, I can't make it to work. With DoorDash, you can just be like, cancel shift, and then like proceed, and you don't get like penalized for that, which is very nice. DoorDash is really good because you can just kind of pick up schedules and kind of drop it as needed. And usually, a lot of people are like, oh, there's no business with that stuff. Like, it's impossible to get shifts, but the trick is to wait till meal times. Hey, PNW DoorDash gang, represent.
If you follow us on TikTok, we do have like that. Our TikTok personally is just all about Odyssey and Crow and training them to be service dogs and what we do and things like that. So you can follow us there, or you can always message us. We do charge for like video call dog training, so if you feel like you want dog training from us, you can totally message us and we'll be like, hey, yo, I can show you how to do some stuff on Zoom, and we can, yeah.
That'll be good practice. Because, like, I feel like well-trained, like, actual service dogs are so rare. In our lifetime, we've only ever seen, like, one company that does service dogs. There was just a road sign we drove by as a child multiple times. Service dogs for the blind. It's like, all right, but what about everybody else who needs service dog?
Yeah. But Odyssey went to the conference and learned a lot more than we could have ever taught him at home about being a service dog, honestly. There were 6 or 7 other service dog teams there, and he learned how to ignore the other dogs.
Service dog for the blind on the roadside and the blind can't see. I know, right? The irony. I'm sorry I interrupted.
Oh, you're good. But yeah, so he learned how to ignore other dogs and task with a room just filled with people. And, like, is literally something that we could not have taught him if he, like, didn't go to the conference. So that was just amazing. Because there's not a lot of other trained dogs around here. We have one other person that has a trained dog. But, yeah. And it paid off, because the other day we went to a pet store and he just ignored all the other dogs that were there.
It was really good. It was even like a dog adoption day. There was a crap ton of dogs in kennels and stuff just chilling in there. And they barked at us when we walked by. Like, Crow was like, oh my god. But I was holding her in my arms, so it was okay. And Odyssey was just like, rude.
Oh, the fabric that was on Instagram. Oh, right. I forgot I posted it on our story.
Oh, yeah, that one. The Harry Potter fabric?
Yeah, let me show you.
It's really exciting. They're super cool.
So we're making vests, and they don't have to be service dog vests. They are service dog vests, but you can customize what patches and stuff you want. But this is just our Harry Potter themed service dog vest panel. And we need people to send in their measurements before we sew them completely, because that depends on where the strap gets put and things like that. Let me see. Minus the pocket, because this is a very special one for our friend. Minus the pocket, this is what they'll look like in the end. So they got the adjustable front strap here, and the buckle belly strap, and Velcro on the sides and on the top. So you can put patches and stuff on. But this is what they'll end up looking like when they're finished. But we need to get orders in to finish them. Because we don't want to like sew the Velcro on and then someone be like, hey, I wanted this 5 inches, not 6 inches. And us being like, I guess I'll have to go spend another $5 on fabric and $5 on clips. You know, so, yeah, so they're made to order. But that's what these are gonna be, just without pockets. They will not have pockets. But that's what they are. They're service dog vest template thingies, and they'll be this when we're done with them.
And then someone can totally ask us a general job question. Like, feel free. Yeah, we've had a few different kinds of jobs. I think we only had like 3 or 4. Then, like, basically self-employed at this point. Need to get our Etsy back up off the ground, because the Etsy is just giving us too much grief. We tried to make another account because our old email on our old account is our college email, which has been deactivated, and also that account is glitchy AF. So we were like, yeah, let's make a new one, but then they decided to suspend it for no reason, and they have been taking forever to get back to us with the maintenance on that. We were like, guys, help section, help us. Please. But they're just like, let me get some coffee first. 2 weeks later. So we're probably just gonna revamp the old account and make it just look really fresh and everything. Put a new profile picture, see if there's a spot for a banner. Make it fresh. Because we've got a bunch of stuff, like we had a ton of stuff left over from the conference, especially candy bracelets.
I'm sorry, just
A camping trip.
5 more
Camp-
people
camp-
have
camp.
contacted us about our camping trip. This is amazing.
So excited.
If you're a system and you want to go camping in Crater Lake, and even if you don't know if you're going to be able to, you can still email us. That's a hate crime.
I know, right? See, what are you gonna do for Pride Day? Let's see. We made a TikTok for that. We kind of started like a dance chain. It was awesome. It's a party rock anthem little short that we posted. And then this, then the stream. Finished another scarf earlier this morning. We're probably gonna finish another one tonight. Yeah, maybe do some of our like System Pride Etsy postings because we have a bunch of these hats. So we're gonna make like a bunch of these so they'll be ready to order. Yeah, yeah, we sent you that. I swear, Etsy is so weird. It's like you will have that listing open unless you send them a shipping notification with a tracking number. And I was like, why? You didn't used to require the tracking number. I lost those receipts months ago. It was great. But, yeah, we're probably just going to message everybody and then put just a random number just to make sure that the email gets sent and everything's confirmed. Because a lot of those we already sent. A lot of those they already got, like months ago. Like, when they got that package in December, we had another round we sent out that was closer to like October, and those notifications are still just open order. It's like, no, it's not. Those have been sent and received.
Oh yeah, for online only jobs, I would take a look at Indeed and search remote work. Because there's call center jobs that you can work from home, there's chat agent jobs you can work from home.
Yeah, there's always like you could try your luck with Etsy if you have an account that you make and you don't have a funky college email. It's generally pretty good. The taxes are a little confusing on there sometimes, but as long as you keep an eye on that, that's usually pretty good. Let's see, I missed a lot of things.
Not too much. And if you guys like coloring, we do still have coloring sheets on our Etsy. They're PDF forms, so you buy them and you get a PDF file sent to your email, and then you can print it out. So if you like coloring, we do have a ton of those on our Etsy page. And we made those. Those are like $3 to $5 each. And they take like 2 to 3 hours to make, so that's why they're so expensive. Are we okay? Yeah, we're okay. We're making a blanket. I've seen a couple people ask, but we're making a blanket. Just in passing, I've seen people ask about it. And they're making a hat.
Yes. I'm very dissociated. We can't tell who's fronting, and I've got just feelings of someone in the back of my head, and it feels like I'm kind of sinking, but not. We've been able to really feel our switches lately, and it's disturbing, frankly. Like, half the time it feels like something coming up from the center of your brain and branching out in your frontal lobe, and it's like, oh my god, I can actually feel this. And it's freaking weird.
I don't think either of us are congested. It's just how we talk. I talk like this. Max does not talk like this. Hello, welcome.
Let's see, current comfort shows. We've been watching a lot of Solar Opposites lately.
And Kipo.
Kipo's a really good one. That one's on Netflix. I think everyone should watch that show.
Kipo's amazing. Our littles love it. Our adults love it. Ashley loves it. She doesn't qualify as an adult or a little. She's just Ashley. We've been crocheting since we were like 6 or 7. Our mom taught us. And we learned different stitches from YouTube.
See, we've been loom knitting for about 6 years, I think. At first, we got a round loom and a rectangle loom as an 18th birthday present from one of our ex's moms. And then we just kept going with that. Like, that's probably the best thing that came out of that relationship, was our loom knitting skills. Oh my god. Man, Chris, if you're seeing this right now, I hope you're hurting. Hope you're hurting on the inside, 'cause you're haunted by what a craphead you are. At my ex, not at anybody in chat. Yeah, like he was like our Stacy, like let's see. And then we've been crocheting since we were, yeah, probably about 6 or 7 as well. Like, our mom would just crochet for days and days, and we were just like, yeah, I'll crochet a line, make a little, like, necklace for my stuffed animals. It was fun. Let's see, we're doing pretty alright today. And positively triggering each other. Well, kind of sometimes when we need to switch, like sometimes we'll kind of ask each other, like, hey, could you help me get so-and-so out? And then sometimes there are some inside jokes that they can reference, and then it will catch that alter's attention. And that's pretty great. I forget what it was, like, you guys were like yelling a joke that someone started, and it actually brought them forth. It was so funny.
Oh, it was Kai.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna do it now, but it was Kai.
Kai Anderson. He always has to specify his last name, which is very incriminating, considering he's an introject.
We sometimes do commissions, but it's very rarely because we almost never have the, like, spoons to just complete it. But you can check out some of our crocheted and knitted stuff on Etsy. That's already completed. I feel like I'm dissociating now.
Swag. Let's see, where's that thing? What's your favorite ways to figure out each person's music taste? We have kind of like communal music and then specific music. Like, we use SoundCloud a lot. That's become kind of our thing. And our likes are kind of what's, you know, what anyone can really listen to. It's not really attached to any person. And then from there, you can make your own playlists and such. And then, like, remove the song from the liked playlist, and then it's, like, reserved on the other playlist.
Hi, Kalani.
Oh my god,
Sorry,
hi.
I was waiting so long. I was waiting for you to finish, and I was like, okay, hi. Hey, you're here. Hi.
Let's see. Sometimes we do knitting commissions. It depends on what it is. Because, like, sometimes we do a bunch of scarves and stuff, and then we got, like, really backed up. And then we got really, really sick. And then we forgot everything.
Oh my god, I swear, like, they've gotten lucky this year. We have not. We got COVID, we got strep, we got an ear infection, and a bunch of other stuff all at once before the conference. It was like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks before the conference. We're like, oh my goodness. And then, like, we recovered, and we were like, okay, cool. And then Odyssey bumped into our leg, and we got a big old bruise, and we had to go to the ER because they thought it was going to be a blood clot. Was not. And then we went into the walk-in clinic for a kidney infection 2 times, and then went into the hospital the 3rd time because the first 2 times nothing showed up as infected. And then we went to the hospital and they're like, "Oh gosh, yeah."
Like, that's a serious infection.
Yeah.
Dang it, guys. Small towns. They make stuff for their stuffies too. Hey.
I will be sending out emails for the Zoom call either tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm sorry, that was great. When can we expect emails about the redacted?
That's beautiful. Oh
That's
my God.
amazing. Oh my goodness. You
I
can
love
say
it.
camping trip. People can know we're having a camping trip. They just can't know what the dates are. But yeah, I'll send it tonight or tomorrow.
And d.i.d. Awareness Day is March 5th. But System Pride Day, it's something that was started up by another system YouTuber a few years back. Originally, it was on 1010, which, as an RA system, I'm glad they changed that. But today, it's more of a, kind of like d.i.d. and OSDD, more of a celebration kind of day. And a lot of people have gotten really into the nuances of language on it, and it's a day to celebrate and be happy that you're, like, still kicking, man. Like, if it wasn't for d.i.d., we wouldn't be sitting here right now. I can firmly say that. We wouldn't have made it out. And I'm freaking happy that we're here, so I can take pride in existing. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Ironically, wasn't aware of the Awareness Day.
Hey, I know, right? It's super, like, subtle. Like, people don't really publicize this stuff very much, which is why we're kind of trying to do that a little bit this year. Be like, hey, happy System Pride Day, it's this day. Happy d.i.d. Awareness Day on March 5th. We'll actually do something on March 5th this year instead of just forgetting about it.
People, oh my god, they can't be. You said the forbidden word. It's like, well,
You can't say it. See, does anyone here have suggestions on how to take long vacations with d.i.d.? Going on a cruise. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds fun. Let's see. Pack a good range of clothes that's agreeable to most, but fits the needs of multiple alters. That's something that we found is very helpful. We have a lot of communal clothes, like several alters like this shirt and several alters like those pants. So those are things that we would most likely bring if we were going to be away for a while, with those alters likely around.
Also, check the weather.
Yeah, the weather definitely. Oh my goodness. Because you don't want to be wearing shorts in cold weather or sweaters in hot weather. It's almost Trans Pride Day 2 next month. Came out as non-binary and considering T. Oh, congrats. That's really awesome.
The only rule for the trip is don't leak the dates. That's the only rule for the trip. Don't leak the dates, leak our email, and have people who want to go email us.
Yeah. You use playlists on Spotify for each alter. Yeah, Spotify is usually really helpful. I think we got one, but then deleted it. SoundCloud just has a lot of really good remixes on there. We thrive off of that stuff.
Check our previous video or just email us. We're having a systems-only camping trip in June to Crater Lake. That is the information. So it's a systems-only camping trip. You're allowed to bring one singlet, be it your partner or caretaker. You're allowed to invite other systems, but have them email us. It's in June. It's a disability
friendly.
Yeah, disability friendly site.
Yeah, so if you're a wheelchair user, that's totally chill. You don't have to worry about that. It's not exclusively stairs. There are
Or just dirt.
ramps. Yes.
There's cement. It's very travelable.
Yeah, most of it is pavement, honestly. There's like trails and such.
But yeah, so if you'd like to go, just go ahead and email us. Systems only. I don't think there's bears. There might be. I mean, it's the forest. We're gonna be in the wilderness. But there is showers, there's cabins, there's a hotel if you want to stay at the hotel instead. But y'all just email us. It's okay, you got your ears plugged. But
Redacted club. Oh, cool. Bleaching their partner's hair. That's gonna be fun. But that's gonna look fire.
hotel. We're not all pretending to be homeless. We're gonna gather around a campfire and share stories and have fun and chat with other systems. It's not pretending to be homeless.
We'll gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
Our CAMPFIRESONG song.
Left arm gone, asleep like normal, so taking forever to type. Oh, mood. Especially when you're like in the habit of leaning on your arm sleeve.
Kind of weed friendly. We're gonna have to smoke in cars because it's you have to
We can hotbox the heck out of my car.
You have to pay to get in to the park. I'm pretty sure it's a national park. It is a national park.
We'll go a place that is not a national park to do so, where it is legal, because you can smoke in a car in Oregon if the keys are not in the ignition. By law. We learned that from another bud tender. Oh yeah, someone asked what our favorite job has been. I'd probably say the dispensary, honestly. Like, it did do a toll on our physical body, because standing for 8 hours has just never been agreeable to us. We kind of tried to believe what our coworkers at Target said, like, oh, you'll get used to it. The day we quit, we were in as much pain as the day we started. like, oh my gosh, people lie. Maybe neurotypicals get used to that stuff, but if you have chronic pain, I think it's a different story.
Someone asked, how do you both stay so calm all the time even when your systems are upset? You're still so chill. It's called detaching from your emotions and dissociating everything away so you can't feel the crushing weight of the entire world on your shoulders, and so therefore you cannot just...
I'm calm.
Yeah.
We look like we're calm because we've spent so much time kind of paying a lot of attention to how we react to things. And we've been really working hard on regulating our emotions. That was a struggle for us for a while there. We used to respond with anger a lot. And we still have issues with that. But we've been working on that for so extensively. Like the past few years. And it's come with confronting a lot of parental things, a lot of things that I myself am wrong about. Just, it's difficult. It's not easy. Like, anger management is hard. Can I just celebrate D.I.D. Awareness Day and forget my birthday this year? Yes. Just celebrate. Just replace your birthday with this day. Let's see.
I think we have a whole playlist for new altars. I'm not certain, but at least for beginners type thing, and I'm pretty sure we have a video for new altars if you want to check that out.
I'm laughing because have you ever had a moment where you So many. Let's see, enter the Spotify playlist. Oh, mood. Have you ever had a moment where someone was having a trauma moment earlier and then, I guess, split the person they were needing? I think we've had that happen like once or twice. I know Finn was kind of something like that. We needed an ANP and we didn't have one that was able to deal with what we needed to deal with at the time. And our brain was just like, all right, let's combine like 5 different sources into this interject, and there is Finn. And we're like, all right then, at least he's a cool guy. Bears, beats Battlestar Galactica. Do you know the collective mind and primal pack systems? We might, but our memory is trash. We don't really talk to a lot of people very frequently online. The most we can usually ever muster is like 1 or 2 messages at a time. And then like our brain kind of feels like aggressive static. And they got a phone call. Probably from the doctor. I hope it's something good. Or them being like giving legit info. Because sometimes there's been a lot of phone tag recently, and that's just been like blah. Detach and dissociate through it. Swag. Ooh, you're getting spinal surgery soon. Ouch. You got this, though. Surgeries are always, well, from what we've experienced, they're usually scarier than they are. It's kind of just the environment and the kind of sterility that really kind of messes with you. Because it feels like it's a whole different, like, pocket dimension that you're in instead of just another building. It's like a whole different mode. We were thinking about that a little bit when we were in the ER. We were sitting in there like, oh my gosh, this is so much different than a house. Like, this is a completely different environment. And we just had like a format clash for a minute there, and we were just like, we just sat in a chair dissociated at the wall for a while. What else do you do in the hospital? Hi, I'm a new split. Is there any tips you can give for new splits? Well, welcome in. Yeah, don't worry, and don't try to absorb all the information at once. Like, you can definitely take your time with that. I'd say that's definitely a thing. Try to gradually gain information about the external world. I'm dissociating so bad right now. I'm sorry. Like, my mouth is getting funky. Yeah. If you try to like slurp up all the information about the day-to-days, sometimes that can get a little bit overwhelming, and you can be like, oh my god, there's so much. That's what happened to a lot of our recent split ANPs after they'd split. Yeah, definitely take care of yourself. Don't take on too much. And find things that you enjoy, definitely. Find things that ground you. Music is always helpful for us. We're just like music for life. But if that helps you as well, then playlists are always great. Can't celebrate publicly, you're not out yet, but gladly whatever you all put out. Nice. Yeah, it's a lot of people aren't able to celebrate publicly, which is why it's kind of nice to have stuff that you can post online, or like a place to see the stuff online. Because it's not like you're going to really see a lot of people walking around with System Pride hats on unless you live in the same neighborhood as me. Let's see. My memory is trash. Every system ever. Yes. Are you all staying hydrated? We're getting better. We are getting better. The reason we asked if you ever split someone that someone else is needing is because earlier this morning my daughter actually needed me and she split me. Oh, interesting. I feel like we've had that sort of happen where it was like someone's brother rather than parent. Like there's a new split and someone's like, oh yeah, that's so-and-so's brother. And then they're just like, excuse me, I have a brother? My brother. Question about for your animal alters when your body does does your teeth feel weird? Oh yeah. For animal alters, when you're in the body, do your teeth feel weird? Sometimes, but not really. Like, we don't really have canine teeth. Like, they were worn down because we were an angsty teenager who liked to open things with our teeth. And somehow they still stayed really sharp, so our animal alters do enjoy that. Though sometimes it's, a different shape. That might be kind of what's happening right now. My mouth is not wanting to form the words well. I don't know if it's because someone co-conscious has an accent, or if they're like non-verbal, or if it's just my anxiety. It could be any of the above. The struggle is real. Like, oh my god. Yeah, take your time, please. Don't overwork yourself. Absolutely. do. Yeah, getting the surgery done ought to make it better, because, oh my gosh, not being able to walk most days must really suck. Oh yeah. Question, have you guys ever had moments, anyone, where your system changes so much the host has amnesia to the max and your system goes so quiet you feel like it's gone? I feel... yes. Probably, like, we don't have a host right now, and I can't tell who's fronting because we're really foggy. No one is committing to the front. It's annoying. Our body is trying to find a host to, like, lock in as the default, but that's not going very well. No one's really sticking. We're gonna figure it out sooner or later, but it's gonna be a journey. But anyway, it's almost 6 o'clock. And, oh yeah, there is an airport nearby for the trip that we were talking about. There is, and we'll be able to carpool from that, because we'll be close by enough to be able to use our cars, and that'll be good. And no one's really sticking. Oh yeah, struggle. So the body can run without a host? Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had a host since December 2020. All we've had is like short-term hosts and defaults. Yeah, the longest anyone has been able to hold on for host is like, I think 3 months since then. And it's not worked well. It feels like, yeah. Feels really weird because you're not a... Half the time I'm like, I'm not even a person, excuse me, at them. Which is kind of hilarious. It's like, I need to be a person before I can do this. Because most of the time, if it's just the default, then it's like the body. And that's basically the autopilot, which has been forced to have autonomy. Because that's what our life needed, and there wasn't room for us to not do what we needed to do. Life is hard. But yes. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining our party and partying it up. It was great to have you all here. It was great to make this. I know we didn't even get like the brim done, but it still looks really great. Yeah. Happy System Pride Day, everybody. If you've got any last questions or anything to say, toss that out now, because I'm going to be wrapping up in like 2 minutes or so. Gotta go dash the doors, deliver the foods. We make a lot of jokes about being delivery boy man, like from Futurama. It was great to see you all too. Why would it be? Why is it hard to feel valid when something like a camping trip comes up? Do y'all ever respond to Instagram messages? Sometimes. We haven't really been on Instagram very much lately. There's one person who needs to message us about a commission that we asked them to do, though. We need to pay them. We just forgot the username. Do you plan on having a Discord or anything? We had a Discord for a while, but it kind of just spiraled out of our hands, and then, like, the mods kind of made it their own kind of thing, and we were like, you know what, y'all can just... You made it yours, so it can be yours. This is now your Discord. And because, we got overwhelmed by it anyway. One of the things that really makes us overwhelmed is group messages, unfortunately. and Discord is all group messages. We might again someday, if it's like smallish and there's not a lot of channels or a lot of restrictions, because there's too many restrictions in computer coding involved in some of that censorship, and that's like a bit much for us to wrap our heads around. This was great. Thank you all for joining. Any ideas for alters craving things we shouldn't eat? Find the closest thing to it that is food, or something that looks like the thing but is food. Something that could be mistakable. I only have one alter. Is that still d.i.d? The criteria is 2 or more identities. There's not a limit or a minimum. As long as it is just you and one other, that can still be d.i.d. Absolutely. And a lot of people have been gatekeeping on that, but it's like, nah, man. I've seen a bunch of systems that are only like 2 identities. Quite a few in my time, honestly. Like, I've been part of the d.i.d community since like 2013, I think. And we've seen a lot. We have seen a lot. I feel like a lot of people on TikTok are just like gatekeeping this and that, and it's like, and I've seen things that contradict that a bazillion times with my own eyes. Folks. Alright, I sent y'all a message. Hope to get a response soon. So yeah, 2 or more alters. Have a great night, everybody. Oh yeah, we're wrapping it up. Does your brain make the inner world, or do you have to actively think about what it looks like? It could be either way, but it was already there with us. It was kind of just unearthing what was already there. That's the way it is with a lot of systems, but they think it's conjuring and creating something new, but it's there. It's been there for a long time. And it's just been concealed or hidden by dissociative barriers. That's the way it is with a lot of inner worlds. Not every inner world, but quite a lot. Some systems do have to like create something, and they just have like a void. But it could be either way. Let's see. Do y'all play Dead by Daylight? We have not yet, but it sounds pretty fun. Alright, good night, everybody. Came out with 7 straight off the bat. Oh man. Yeah, we started with 3. Yeah, stream is about to end. Alright. I will let them say things.
I'm just reading through comments. We just had a friend call us about a bunch of BS that's going down, so we just need
no.
not a lot. Just but yeah, so hello again. If you're interested in the camping trip, email us. I'm gonna have to like rip that through everyone's brains. If you're a system, or you are in a relationship with a system and you'd like to go to Crater Lake in June for a systems only camping trip, email us. It's the Diversity of Misfits and Ether email thing that's normally in the thing.
It's a ginormous email that Stacy trademark made.
But it's the only one that we've been able to be like, do it. And so, yeah. So if you'd like to, just email us. We will 100% email you the link. And actually, I think we're going to have one tonight because I feel like talking.
Yeah, you can totally stream while I go dashing things or whatever.
Oh, it's fine. We don't need to stream. We're just going to Zoom call people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think my brain just was like...
It's
like,
okay.
you don't get the sentence, buddy.
It's all right. But, yeah, so go ahead and email us, and we'll email you the invite to the Zoom calls. So just make sure you keep an eye on your email if you have emailed us.
Yeah, Zoom call for the camping trip, just to confirm everything and make sure y'all know the deets, and it will be great.
Yep. But we will email you the Zoom call link if you're planning on going to the camping trip. Just email us. Bye!
Email us. Thank you. Oh, and thank you, that's so sweet. Y'all take care. We'll see you all soon. I want to stream again soon. We'll probably do it for the March 5th.
Yes. Bye.
Good night, guys.